Hello and welcome back to Chef Does Things, and today we are playing some more tank Shanks with the purpose of learning the Enel matchup. Shanks currently has about a 45% win rate into Enel on the ranked sim, and honestly that's just not correct. We should be doing significantly better than that. So we're going to cover some matchups, three very different games, one where we high roll, one where we low roll, and one that's pretty neutral. So I feel like that'll be perfect. That serves pretty well. Also shows off both the kind of more aggressive, a little more Starvy, and a little more burn focused builds. So yeah, that's pretty good. Also, I haven't been playing that much Shanks lately. That's why I haven't been much content on it. I haven't touched the deck a lot, to be honest. I'm probably moving on here pretty soon, later this week. I'm going to do about one more tournament with him, a store championship. After that, I'm really just going to be playing whatever until PRPO2 drops, where I'll play some more BB. OP13, I'll probably touch on Roger, and there'll also be burst of content with the release of Roger, as both I'm learning the deck, and I have people be making more guides and stuff. Also, we're going to make more collab content. That should be fun. But for the time being, I hope you enjoy this video, and let's get into some Enel games to hopefully raise our win rate from 45% to where it realistically should be at like 60 at least. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, here we have our first. We're going first, which is a little unfortunate. His hand's alright, but really want boss monsters. Now, I like Dragon. It's a boss. It does things. I'd like to see my 10 costs, or my 9 costs. Dragon's just a little low for my little low power for what I want. But Backbin is nice. This curve's just okay, right? So I'll just keep. We'll search, try to find 10 costs. That's pretty much the best one we can get. KO Shanks is incredibly valuable. We'll go just a quick 5. He'll probably take. And then we'll just keep searching. If he counters this, that's actually pretty ideal as well. The longer this game goes on, generally speaking, the better position we're in. No trigger. We'll search again. No good hit. We'll just take Lucky Roo. And then pass. Next turn, we'll deploy either Shanks or Lucky Roo. It's actually kind of 50-50 which one we care about more. With Kiku Nojo, I'm tempted to play Lucky Roo, just to pop it, right? So we'll go another 5. We'll just play Lucky Roo. Interesting that he counters that swing. I feel like Enel can safely go down to 1, but I also see why he wouldn't necessarily want to. Also, it's worth noting we have Rush Shanks. Sure. We'll just take the trigger. We don't need to. We don't have anything to backbid next turn, so we'll have Spare Dawn just to search. We'll go 7, and then we have 5 Dawn to search and play Shanks with. More boss monsters. Nope, take a 2k. Play Shanks. That's right. So 8 Dawn is the first boss monster you can effectively play. That's going to probably be 9 cost or 8 cost Kid. If he wants to, he's going to 5 cost Nami or Boy. That's fine. I don't really care. We'll just take the 8. And then we'll just start playing bosses. This should pretty much just play itself out for the rest of this match. We have everything. If he wants to heal, it's going to be, at least 8 Dawn for, or I guess it's 6 for Kuma. He could go 6 for Kuma. He's going to go 8 for Kid. That's fine. We're going to kill this Kid with Shanks. Probably the Rush variant. But we'll start with a 5 lead. He should give us a 1k here. If he takes, we can put him. We can actually probably kill him. He's gonna counter. That's fair. We'll go 12 to 8. Then we can go 10 out life. Do I want to go 10 out life? I guess not, because he hasn't used the effect yet. We do just save the smaller body, which is nice. We'll just go -1 here. This is gonna be. What is this on for? Enel? Sure. We can just pop Enel with KO Shanks. We can even take the swing. Do I want to pop Enel with KO Shanks? Honestly, I'd like to swing at it for 12. Because if we can get counter out of his hand, Yeah, so I'm gonna play the 9 cost here, and then I'm gonna go another 12. Should I go 14 at it? I'd like to go 12 and play the Uta blocker, honestly. If it give me 2 more cards, that's fine. Sure. We'll play Uta on the pass. It's just a really tough spot for him to be in, because our board is currently massive, and he can't play more boss monsters without playing or swinging for a leader well. Also, it's very true that I definitely could have... Oh, we're going to counter this. No. It's very real that I could have swung 5-7 as leader. Honestly, completely with my mind that he's on 2 life now. But it works out either way. I will give Beckman. I'm swing this is another 8 for Kid. Okay, the is fine too. Does he want to heal himself or does he want to heal me? He wants to heal himself. That's cool. We will go 10 to 10. Just try to farm him out pretty much. Cool. We don't have anything in range of Nami, so we're cool to just swing 5. We'll go swing 10. That's a little unfortunate, but we'll be fine to just pop Katakuri here and pass turn. We probably have game next turn. He's definitely not killing us here, so we'll see what his end game is in this position. If it's not 10 cost Enel, we can actually just low-key go another turn. We'll give a Hongo here. Yamato is not too scary. So I definitely want to start. We want to push lethal, right? We want to try and kill him. We need the 4 hits to go through. We have the 4 hits. So I think 10, 10, 12, 12 is a good start. And depending on how his life is, if he hits like Brulees or something, you know, base trigger 0 cost event, whatnot. Enel has gimmicks, right? Cool. Basil Hawkins. We'll go 12. No trigger. We win. GG's. That's generically how it goes. This was even a more aggressive Enel with the 8 cost Kid, a lot more burn focused. With the 8 cost Kid and Kiku. It's just not like pure starve like you tend to see with you know, like the 4-8 Cat, 4 Yamato, 4 Kadatsu, Latino Birds, that builds that are I think a lot easier for us to handle, but I think a little more intimidating in general for newer players. But in a situation like this, where you just want to spam your bosses and get as many big guys on the field as possible, because Enel cannot interact with these. He doesn't have the Dawn to allocate to his bodies to swing at them, because he must be spending, you know, 8 to 10 Dawn on a boss monster every turn, or 6 to Akuma, right? But still, he can't swing these. He doesn't have, you know, 5+ Dawn to swing at a Rush Shanks with a boss. So these, just generally speaking, will survive once you play them down. He doesn't have Raigo anymore. As long as you're below, like, as long as your total life is below 10, he can't Yamato this. So, yeah, that's that. Just spam bosses. Let's move on to the next. Alright, we have another Enel. We're just going first. Again, kind of sucks. This hand has so many boss monsters, though I'm just going to keep it. Looking for, like, a Beckman. Yeah, Beckman's pretty good here. Removes one of his smaller bodies that are a little bit concerning early game. Something like a Hawkins sticking would be worrisome. We'll just go 5 here. We're just going to play for our bosses. He could develop a Kiku here, which would be kind of unfortunate, but that does mean he's not swinging at life, which is fine. And then we're going to probably end up taking a hit next turn, but we can Beckman the Kiku after. If he chooses to just swing, like, you know, 6 and play a Brule, or 7 and play a Toroshi, you know, we just kind of 9. Cool, we'll take. More 2Ks is nice. That's really good. This turn, we're just gonna swing. I think I'm gonna swing 6. If we can get a 2K out of hand, that's good as well. Interesting. I'm kind of curious what kind of running. I find it's weird that he didn't have a body for last turn, but also is playing aggressively. If that makes sense. I'm curious to see where he goes from here. On 6, he could play a Robin or a Akuma. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be Akuma. Maybe I should have played Hongo last turn. Probably should have played Hongo last turn. If he does Kuma here, though, I'm fine with that, honestly. This is better, too. The only issue with Kuma is, like, it just doesn't do a whole lot. I'm curious what the 1 Dawn's for, though. Kuma brings his hand down really low, so he would have been at, like, 8 cards, which just isn't a whole lot. This does let us Sabo, though. I'll just pass. Or start Beckman. I definitely should have played Hongo on 5, though. I did not. Like, Kuma whiffed my mind. If you were in my position, you should have played. But much like the last game from here, it's just gonna kind of play itself out. We're gonna go 9-cost Shanks, we're gonna go Rush Shanks, we're gonna go KO, we're gonna keep playing our bosses back to back to back. This could be Katakuri. Shirahoshi's fine, I guess. We just pay the full 9 for Shanks, so we'll go 7, and then we'll play this. For 7 again. Why am I swinging into his 1 life? I like to discern what kind of triggers he might have. This is kind of the alternative to not swinging when he has a 1 life and hasn't used leader effect yet. I'm not afraid of any triggers right now. Things like Pikanojo just aren't going to happen. So while he could proc something here, it's likely not going to matter to me. I don't know why he's countering it. But I digress. Really, the more I can know about what's potentially in his life, the better, in my opinion. Even though I'm giving him free cycle, I'm definitely in the lead in the matchup, so I don't mind giving him that free cycle. Worst case scenario is like 10-cost Enel, which like kind of sucks, but it's fine. I don't care that much. Sure. We're going to develop Rush Shanks here. We have a ton of counter to defend it, because the most Enel could swing at it would be like 21. And we can counter that. I'm not sure if I would, but we could. And that's like his entire turn, so I actually probably would. We'll start with... We'll play the Rush Shanks. We'll go 10 to Kuma. I don't mind him healing, because we're in the lead in the matchup, right? I'll go 12 here. He can give me 2k, 1k. He can block. Sure, he blocked. That's fair. If he wants to remove this, he could just swing 21 at it, or 20. I mean, he can get 4 2ks out of my hand if he does that. I don't mind. Like, legitimately, if I lost these 5 cards right here to defend Shanks, I would be in a winning position. He's gonna go 12 here. I don't know about that. That seems... I mean, I guess it's fine if you don't have... If you just have a Dawn to do something with, that's fine. Goes Kuma... What, 7 at life? Another Shirahoshi? We do now have the KO Shanks to just hit this. We're gonna take this way. You don't really care. I will try to farm some counter out of him before I kill this, just straight up. And if this does die, we can Beckman his Kuma, which is nice. Sure. 12. Oh, it dies. Okay, cool. Bye. We'll go 6 lead. And he's back at 4 life. Which is, by all fairness, kind of a concern. But we have a big board, and his board is empty, and we have more cards in hand. We have a lot of really good cards in hand for this matchup. Just our bosses. That was pointless, but sure. Was a very scuffed Enel player, but still showing off the matchup decently well. Really, you just want to spam out bosses. I mean, that's all we're going to do in this matchup for all these games. There's really not a whole lot Enel can do to you once you establish this. And we're getting kind of lucky seeing this many bosses, for sure. You can, with like the tank build, you can kind of whiff them, but it's really not very likely. This is just great Igloo numbers, so I'm just gonna do that now. I mostly held for Igloo just because I had the spare Dawn too, but there was not any real need. There's no need to, just to be clear. There's no reason, in my opinion, to swing 8 over 6 in that turn. We could KO Shanks this. Again, I don't need to. I'm just gonna play the 7 cost now, or the 9 cost Shanks. Jesus Christ. We'll go 7, 11, 13, or 7, 11, 12. Sure. 11. Yeah. 12. What you got? Sweet, block. Cool. His board is empty. We have lethal next turn. He can play 10 cost Enel and stall us out a little bit. We have the KO Shanks again. We have the 9 cost Shanks again. You can probably kill Beckman here. I'll let him kill Beckman. There's no rush with Enel. Never try to rush the Enel. I could go for lethal next turn. Oh, he's gonna hit life. Okay. Now do I defend this? I don't need to. We're good. No trigger. Like, yeah, I could go for game right here, and I'd probably have it, right? But also, if I don't have it, I still just win. We'll swing 10 here. I'm actually gonna play this, and then we'll go 12 here. Cool. We'll go 7 lead. 7 lead. Want to see what's more counter? Nope. Trigger. Zero cost event, beige. Relay. Hawkins. Kiku. I don't know. I'm running out of triggers. What you got? Yep, there it is. You're the one who shoots spear. That's why you don't rush now. And then now he has another 2 life, right? Could I have gone for lethal? Yeah. Probably. Depends on what these last 2 life cards are. If they were another trigger that would have stopped an attack, we would have been in an admittedly not great position. Now, granted, we still would have probably won this game. But we're in a much safer spot now, and that's, with this matchup, what matters most. Yeah, our hand, like, sure, cool. No. We'll just get out of that. 10. Now, I could definitely go for game here, right? It's very, very unlikely that something will stop us. But again, we'll just go for it. We'll just keep doing this. I don't know. We'll take this, I guess. It doesn't really matter. We're not playing anything here. 9 is guaranteed because only has 2 cards in hand. Now we can go 11. Trigger? Yep. Cool. We will go 11. 11 was the top. I forgot the trusted card, but whatever. 11. Oh, Hawkins. Okay. So we could have killed him that turn. But again, we're still in such a good spot that it doesn't really matter. He's just not getting anywhere, right? That's what matters. He's not getting anywhere. And there we go. Now, here's the turn he doesn't heal. And we can just kill him. We ran him out of top end. 12. Block. 10. 10. Block. GG's. Yep. You can really just run Enel out of resources because all of our bodies are bigger than his, and our bodies answer his, while his bodies do not answer ours. So, yeah. Well played to our opponent. Let's move on. No, we're going to go second. We'd love to go second in this matchup. We unfortunately haven't gotten a show second off yet. We're going to mulligan. We want top end. We want bosses. We don't get any. Shanks, Yasop, good curve, Uda, Beckman. We round it out. 9 cost Shanks. Sweet. Shanks, Yasop, Beckman, Shanks again. Divine Departure, no choice counter. Curve has been established. We're eating an AK swing. I could counter this. I don't want to. Why? This is going to go long. I don't want to counter that early with swing. We swing 5 here. We play Shanks. If he wants to play like super aggressive, he can. Shanks is nice because it stops all 6K swings that are life. So Zeus is fine, I guess. I don't know. I don't like Zeus. This card annoys me. He thinks another 8 here. We'll just take, I think. He goes less than 8, we might counter. You have like a lot of options next. He's just gonna wait. We're just gonna take. I don't have counter for 8 really, even. Accrue cards. We're gonna swing 5 here and then play Yasop so it doesn't get killed by a trigger. And then I will play Uta to search. Yes, make a boss monster. Worst case scenario, he goes like. Actually, really doesn't matter what he goes here. We can rip everything next turn for free. When he goes Kuma, we can Yasop effect plus Beckman. Part of the reason I still run Yasop in this list is just to remove these annoying 7K bodies. We do unfortunately have to go 7 at life, though. But it is what it is. One of the things I did kind of with this matchup is the Rush Shanks. You do want to see Rush Shanks on 10 because it lowers his tank cost Enel down to 10k, so you can then KO Shanks it in the future. Missing is a little annoying, but I will manage. If he goes 8 here, we'll just counter with Uta. If he doesn't, that's also fine. We have options. He goes 6. 6 lead. Sure. I will give Yasop. I should need another Yasop. I should not need another Yasop this game. This is 2 for Shirahoshi. We're in a good spot to just Marco it. Honestly, we don't mind him healing. I would have liked a Beckman here. I would have liked a lot of things here, to be honest. Do I want to establish a boss right now? I think I do. This is a turn where I really want my Shanks. I don't have it. I can definitely KO Shanks this. Is that bad? That's actually not bad. He's playing a little aggressive, so I'm expecting less cards like Yamato and Katakuri, per se. He's showing me stuff like Flame Split, and he's swinging really big at life. So I'm, like, he's just not playing for stall, right? His deck doesn't seem like it's built to play for stall. So if we're expecting something like Katakuri or Yamato with stall builds, that just doesn't seem right. Aggro play a lot more 8-cost Kid, right? So there's one to think about there. I think 9-cost Shanks is the play here. We can worry about Kuma in a future turn, and we can just go 7/7/7 at life. Maybe I go 6/7. No, I think we go 6. We'll go 7/7/7. The only difference really is if you want to leave Dawn open for Divine Departure. I have no intention to do that. I don't think it's really much of a concern for me at the moment. I find it very unlikely he swings on amounts at life next turn that Divine Departure would relevantly help get me out of. Sure. In that case, we'll just pass. Maybe I should have swung Beckman first. That's, like, a consideration. He's going another Kuma. Interesting. In that case, we will KO Shanks the Kuma. Leaving down for Divine Departure would be nice in this scenario. But, yeah. I was playing around the 5-cost Nami / Onami trigger into Yasop. Maybe that's not worth it by now. I don't know. 8 into Yasop is fine. I'm not intent on defending him further. He's done his purpose. He's killed, he's helped me trash Akuma. I don't want to counter this swing. It's pretty small, so I will. We'll just give a Marco. We're not playing. At least we're not playing 2 more Marcos. We might play 1 to remove Shirahoshi. Do I actually want to do that right now? I kind of do. We can remove Akuma. We can remove the blocker. Yes, he will heal off of this, but that's not a concern of mine again. I will go... We'll go 10 to Kuma. He can keep healing. How much life he has is not usually a concern of mine. And then I think I'll also just develop Lucky Root here and just leave Dawn open for Divine Departure. More bodies lets me go wide into his board. If he plays, you can't really play 10-cost Enel here efficiently. If he plays 8-cost Kid, we have a nice solid answer to it with KO Shanks. We're winning this game, usually. I don't see us losing from this position. Into this with KO Shanks. We can swing into this Kuma as well. Try to get that off board. This Lucky Roux is not going to be used as a blocker. It is a swinger, as far as I'm concerned. This will get the Divine Departure treatment. If this is 2 for Shirahoshi, that's a little annoying. But we can definitely make do. Nope, just 7. 7 at lead. I can't imagine it's 7 here. I have Leader Effect open still. Yeah, take more cards. That's not a very good card. I won't lie. That's pretty bad. Does that mean I can't swing Lucky Roux? It actually does mean you can't swing Lucky Roux. Unless I pull a 2K here. I pull a Dragon. Okay. So, what do we do now? I think I'm going to start with 7 Akuma. He probably gives me a card for this. He should give me a card for this. I will now... So he actually does have Blaze Slice. That's one to think about. He is running Flame Split. This is a card. This is a card. So what do we do with that knowledge? I don't know what we can do, actually. We're in kind of a tough spot. If we Dragon here, we can probably remove a body. We can go 9... We can go 11-11 in a kid. Very decent numbers. We can also probably remove Kuma. So let's say we play Dragon for 8. How much time do we have to do that? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can counter a 13. 4 Dawn here, 8 Dawn here, that's 12. He can't swing 13-13. If he Flame Splits me, pressing my Lucky Roux, we're in a fine spot. So I think I'm actually going to play Dragon here. Leave Dawn open for Divine Departure. The question is, what do we swing at? And my first answer is going to be this Kuma, because I want to remove the body, and then we will hit life afterwards. The question is, how do we do that? 7, 7, 7, 7, 9, 11? No. 7, 7, 9, 10. It's pretty good. It gives us the most wide swings. We can also go 9, 9, 10. Which is pretty good. Those are both equally good. I think I like 9, 9, 10 more. Here, go 9. That's really nice. That's very, very nice. Now, we can go 5 Leader. I can go... I'm actually going to go 11 with this kid just to rip some more counter, because we're never bringing... Oh, I'd swing Lucky Roux. I guess so you can't kill me next turn. Right? I don't think he can kill me. If we do the math, unless he's running a really obscure card, he can't kill me. So I think we're going to go 5 at Leader. We'll go 8 at Leader. If he counters this, we can go 11 at Kid. Use his Take. Does get the other ones to disappear. That's fair. Do I want to go 11 at Kid or do I want to go 11 at Life? I think I want to go 11 at Life. And just set up for a nice lethal next turn. Yeah, we're not playing a long game with this hand, I don't think. That's a very suspicious swing. Is it going to be Tank Austin now? It's a little annoying if it is. I won't lie. It is. It is. Huh. Where's this 9 going? 9 goes there? Yeah, we're not spending that. We'll let him go. Where's this swing going? actually isn't terrible for me. Well, I do lose 2 bodies, which sucks. I do get to set up like defensive line for a turn, so I can play 4-cost Shanks, and I can play Hold for Divine Departure. I can even 10-cost Shanks, maybe? Probably not, because he still just does kill me if we do. Well, slightly more counter in hand. I don't feel terrible. So let's be 4-cost Shanks and Hold 1 for Divine. That'll be 5 Dawn to swing with. If I go 5 at life, we'll go 5 and 6 at life. Starting with 5. I haven't seen any triggers I'm particularly worried about hitting my guy. He does counter that gets 1 card in hand. Now I want to remove these. I want to remove one of these 2 bodies. I can go 11 here and then 13 here if he counters the 11. Actually, I can just go 11 here. 13 there. That feels fine. Go 11 at 9. Let's see react to this one. He has had a lot of various cards in hand. He does counter that with 2 2Ks. So let's go 13 into the kid. This should die. Yes. Shanks and pass. If we bring him down to 1, he's just going to heal off Enel again. And that doesn't really do much for me. It does cost a card at a hand, but that's just going to swing up my Marco. I don't know. We're just offering him more triggers. Yeah, have we seen a Kiku Nojo? I think we have. Yeah, we've seen Kiku Nojos. So he's saying he wants to go for game here. Luckily, he does not have it still. He can only swing 12, 13. We can counter... I think we can counter 13 now, right? Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay. So he's just removing Shanks. He's just gonna heal again? I guess. I don't know. I guess? If I want to save Dragon, I do want to save Dragon. I will give... Can I afford to save Dragon? I don't think I really can. I think I'm going to let him go. As much as that sucks. And it does. I don't know what this 8 Dawn is for. Most of his 8 Dawn plays are 8K bodies. Could be for another kid, which is a little annoying. For sure. 10 at lead? We have 2 more blockers in hand that we can actually pretty efficiently play next turn. What's 3 Dawn for? Probably Brûlé, right? Yeah, probably Brûlé. Take this. Beckman's fine. Brûlé, sure. 4-cost Shanks, sure. 4-cost Shanks is good. How many Zeus has he shown me? 1, 2. I think he's shown us all 3, right? Oh, he's shown us 3 out of 4. 3 out of probably 4. So this is kind of a weird spot, right? We're not dying next turn. We have ways to get around death. That's not the issue. The issue really lies in I don't have what's the best line? We can try to push for game. That's just going to give him more cards. I really want to remove this. I don't have a good way to remove this. I can Lime Juice. I can actually Lime Juice Brûlé for 3 Dawn. 2 Dawn for Udo Blocker. 1 Dawn for Divine. No, I can go Lime Juice 15. Uta. And then I only have 2K counter after that though. What's his split? 5. You can still split with that though is the issue. So I would need to hold a Dawn open for Divine. How many 2Ks has he shown me? Let's count. 1. Ooh, I was cracked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Well, that's not a lot. Very, very not amazing spots. If 14 here goes through, we're in a decent position. Let's go 5 and 5 and just see what he does with that. He probably just takes. But I feel like this 5's not going anywhere else. No matter what we decide, 5 here I think is correct. He counters. In that case, I'm just gonna full send into this Enel for 14. And if he has 2k, 2k, that's tough. But if he does, he does. 14. Sweet. Okay. And now we can go 6 at life first, and then we'll play Uta Blocker. And pass. We have enough counter to get by. He can't interact with this blocker directly. So we're in a decent spot. Doesn't have lethal on us. We could have lethal on him next turn. Brûlé is still in the way, though. So that's worth keeping in mind. Develops Basil. This should be at life and not Marco. If this is at Marco, that's a severe throw. Full block. We can go Shanks Lucky Root here, and then just hit his life. It's going to be 8 Dom. We need to leave 1 active, so we have 6, 6, 10. He doesn't need to counter any of these, technically, but it's probably in his favor, too. How does Blaze Slice work? I'm curious. I know it's going to rest something. It's just plus 6k for turn. Then rest to 4 or less. Cool. So you can rest the blocker. If he has 2 Blaze Slices, we're cooked. It's over. We are cooked. Probably. Actually, we still have a decent amount of counter in hand. And we're going to have the Shanks effect as well. You know, if he has 2 Blaze Slices, we're just cooked. If he has 1, we're probably fine. Yeah, if he has 1, we're probably fine. He has none at the moment. We can go 10 here, because he is forced to discard the card he pulls off life to heal. Alright. That's fine, because we're playing Lucky Root anyway. But that does suck. I do hate that. Yeah, it doesn't actually matter in the long run. It doesn't mean we can't pop his Brûlé off Lucky Root, which is unfortunate. Yeah, our hand right now is 2k via Shanks, 2k, 1k, and then 3 Divine Departure, plus 1k off leader. We're in a very good spot defensively. Probably the hardest Enel game I've ever played, though. These more aggressive builds can definitely push your limits. It's odd. Okay. So if let's say he has Place Slice here. So let's say we pop, we Lucky Root, we pop Brûlé, because we don't want to pop Kiku. We can't have him healing in this position. We pop Brûlé. He has 6, or he has 11, 7. We get out of 7. We don't get out of 11. We can't go another turn, so popping Kiku is kind of a no-go. I think we counter this. Give a Divine. Yeah, we're just gonna figure out how to get. We're going to figure out how to get around this Brûlé in a second. But there's no consistent answer, I don't think, from here. We are just kind of winging it. We are just kind of winging it. Yeah. Not a lot to say here. We're just 7. Okay. Oh, 7, 7. If we pop Kiku. We pop Relay here now. No, he still has 11. That's if he has Blaze Slice, though, right? What's the chance he has Blaze Slice? I feel like it's really low, right? Am I willing to gamble on him not having Blaze Slice? Am I willing to gamble on this? Yes. Really, I don't want to counter this swing anyway. Because he can split and kill me afterwards, I think. Maybe? Probably not. I'm going to gamble his enough Blaze Slice. If it's Zeus, we live. If it's literally anything but Blaze Slice, we're fine. Is that the correct option? Honestly, no, probably not. I don't like taking risks. I feel like I get punished when I do. I also have a strong negativity bias, so I probably remember the times I gamble and lose a lot more than times I gamble and win. Goes for 6. Okay. In that case, we do win. We will... Right? Because 2k, 1k. -2. Yeah. Then he has to gamble on his life being what he needs it to be. He does go here. That's wrong, frankly. It doesn't really matter, I don't guess. Or I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, so we'll start with a 7. Well, Slime Juice is going to swing, I think. Maybe. There's a chance this Lime Juice swings. I want to leave enough Dawn open to split with Lime Juice if I need to. Basil Hawkins is a fine trigger. I do not mind Basil Hawkins. Okay. We will go 7. No. We will go 10. Oh! GG's. He left. GG's, though. That was a very close game. Yeah. I think that's about as bad as Enel gets. And really, the way Enel beats you, if they're going to, is by doing what he did, where he just kind of played Kuma over and over again. Because if we whiff Rush Shanks like we did, that's pretty much is out. And this burned version of Enel, with the Robins, with the kids, is the scariest version. Star doesn't do anything to us. Flame Split's also kind of annoying, because we play a lot of 4-cost blockers. That's a majority of our early game. But yeah, amazingly well played to our opponent. Very close game. Let's move on. Alright, I hope you enjoyed those games. I hope they provided some information on the Enel matchup. Yeah, that's kind of it. I think it's pretty favored if you know what you're doing, if you just play for boss monsters. I haven't had too much trouble with it. That third game was pretty close, but that's pretty much the closest it's been for me. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed. Next matchup coverage I have planned is Kuzan. And I have a few more things also on the way somewhat soon, so those should be fun as well. Some more collab videos I have should be exciting. But, yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.